All right, I'm going to switch that over. I'm cutting that clock. Greetings and salutations, trivia enthusiasts. It is I, Gentleman Jim, third best trivia host in North America, coming at you like I do, and wondering why does my picture look like it does? There's nothing that I did that should have made it look like this. Why am I sending over the wrong size screen? I don't know. This is troubling to me. In any case, folks, what is my input here? I got some. What do I got? I got some more trivia for you. I'm going to give everyone a couple of minutes here. Just get yourselves sorted out and get yourself maybe a drink or something like that. Take a breather. You have just played a monster trivia set with Liquid Courage. Oh, I wonder. Yeah, that could help. You have just played a monster set with Liquid Courage and a special guest host. And now, if you would like to jump in, if you have your Triv Now app, go ahead and open it up. The game key for now is F, like funicular. The numeral 5, V as in verisimilitude, U as in ululate. But yeah, go ahead. Jump in. I see there are some of you on Twitch. Do you have the Triv Now Trivia Night app? If you do not, you really should. Oh, you really should. Go ahead, download that. It is at your app store, and you can jump in the game. I got a couple of teams in the game. I know you have just come from a hard-fought game, but what do we got going on here? I am absolutely flummoxed right now by what's going on and why my screen looks like it does. Why is it going out the way it does? This is a question for me. So, let me turn that off. 128720. Okay. See if that's any better. Is that better over here? No, not better over there. I'm going out at like SD. So I'm going out. This is weird. Anyhow, as I said, I have I do have some. Whoop! Turn that off. Turn that on. Still going. I have some questions for you, and we're gonna play some. We're gonna play some trivia. All right. I'm just gonna start it. We're gonna play a quick, easy 19 question game. 10 free answer, 9 multiple choice. Free answer questions are worth 6 points, and you'll have a minute for each of them. And the multiple choice are worth 3 points, and you'll have 30 seconds. So also there's a speed bonus, 5 points in the kitty for each question. The fractional amount of time that you leave, you'll get that many points left. So 5 points, you use 30 seconds or 1 minute, you get 2.5 points towards it. In addition, you'll get 1 point for being the first person to give the correct answer on any given question. Here you go. Question number 1. Within the context of the story, what Disney character was formerly known as Experiment 626? Within the context of the story, what Disney character was formerly known as Experiment 626? This is a pretty friendly game tonight. I'm going to tell you that right now. So yeah, you got 37 seconds. You got 2 answers in. Somebody else. Okay. Anybody else who wants to jump in? Again, that is the game key for tonight. It is F5VU. F5VU. Go ahead and jump in. What do we got left in this one? Yeah. Going to close that question out. And yes, as Henry knows, Experiment 626. You're talking about Stick. That's what you're talking about. Absolutely. Question number 2, 30 seconds for a multiple choice question. Multiple choice. One of the questions is going to be on the screen. Go ahead. What is the third element on the periodic table? Is it helium? Is it carbon? Is it molybdenum? Or is it lithium? I got 3 people in now. I got 3 people in the game right now. And all 3 have jumped in. And they know that the third element on the periodic table, that, my friends, it's lithium. It's lithium. Let's go with question number 3. Question number 3, we're going to buzz right through them. This is a television question. Go into the world of sitcoms, and here we go. Question number 3. On the sitcom Community, what national restaurant chain almost buys Greendale Community College? On Community, what is the national restaurant chain that almost buys Greendale Community College? Go ahead, write it right in there, and we'll see what you got. I got 3 answers in. I got 2 out of 3 answers correct. 30 seconds left on it. I'm going to let that one sit for just a moment, and I'm going to throw this over to a Facebook page. We're now up on the Trivia Hubbub page, and we're about to go up on, where are we going to go? Yeah. And there we go, 7 seconds left. 3 out of 3 answers in, 2 out of 3 answers correct. Yes, it is true. Greendale Community College almost purchased by Subway. Eat fresh. Question number 4. Question number 4, multiple choice question. It's science, but it's a different kind of science. We're talking veterinary sciences now, my friends. What part of a cat's body is known scientifically as the vibrissae? Is it the ears? Is it the back paws? Is it the tail? Or is it the whiskers? The vibrissae. The vibrissae on a kitty cat. Is that the ears? Is that the back paws? Is that the tail? Or is that whiskers? Go ahead. and put your answer in. We got 3 out of 3 answers in. I got time on that one. And let's do it. Yeah, it's the whiskers. It's the whiskers right there. That's how they can tell they got balance and things like that. Absolutely. And yeah, anybody who is watching, there are a couple of people watching along. We have a few on Twitch. We have a few on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, you should know that you're about 20 seconds behind. So if you're watching in a Facebook group or on a Facebook page, by all means, feel free, jump in, download the Triv Now Trivia Night app, and put in the game key that's right underneath me there, F5VU, and you can jump in. Question number 5. Question number 5, 6-point question. Here we go. With a population density of only 8.3 people per square mile, what is the most sparsely populated country in Europe? In Europe. With a population density of only 8.3 people per square mile, what is the most sparsely populated country in Europe? Think of all of Europe. Don't just think of the good parts, the parts that you like, the parts that bring you, the food that you like or the music that you like. Think of all of it. Think of everything that's considered Europe. And you can... I got 2 out of 3 answers in. Population density of only 8.3 people per square mile. What is the most sparsely populated country in Europe? Not the most sparsely populated in the world, but in Europe, absolutely. 3 answers in, 1 answer correct. Unfortunately, one person with an incorrect answer gave the one of the most densely populated countries in the world. But no, Iceland. Iceland is the least densely populated country in Europe. There you go. That's how you want to call it. And yeah, that's Europe. It's Europe. You know how you can tell? Neither do I. Question number 6. Question number 6. We're going to stay in Europe. We're going to see if we can get better than 1 out of 3. We're going to see if we can get maybe another player or 2. That's what we're wondering here. Liquid Courage, folks. Go ahead, jump in. You got the Triv Now app. F5VU, multiple choice question. F5VU, by the way, that's the game key. That's how you go into the Triv Now Trivia Night app, and you put in F5VU or Gentleman Jim. Picture me holding the microphone like that. There you go. Question number 6, multiple choice question. Before the adoption of the euro in 2002, what European country's currency was the guilder? Was it Netherlands? Was it Luxembourg? Was it Denmark? Or was it Turkey? I got 3 out of 5. I got 4 out of 5 answers in. Before the adoption of the euro in 2002, ask my balls in the game, what European country's currency was the guilder? That's the question I put in there specifically so that people who are sitting on the sidelines would jump in, because that's a 5 out of 5. That's 5 out of 5, which I got to be honest, I don't love a 5 out of 5. I really dislike a 0 out of 5. 5 out of 6 are in now. And yeah, that's the guilder. It's the guilder. Netherlands. Guilder. Netherlands. Guilder. There you go. 6 players in the game. Question number 7. I'm looking for a first name, looking for a last name. Here we go. What singer, most famous in the 70s and early 80s, wrote a number of famous advertising jingles early in their career, such as Like a Good Neighbor, State Farm is There. Also wrote You Could Use a Break Today for McDonald's. Wrote a bunch of songs. This person, most famous in the 70s and early 80s, wrote a number of famous advertising jingles early in their career, such as Like a Good Neighbor, State Farm is There, and You Deserve a Break Today at McDonald's. This person known for writing songs. And I don't even know what I got. 5 out of 6 answers in. I got 2 out of 5 answers correct. Who is not jumping along here? There we go. We got 6 out of 6 answers in. I got 2 out of 6 answers correct. Yeah, I'll live with that. The person known for writing those jingles, that, my friends, that is Barry Manilow. Barry Manilow would have had a perfectly successful career as a jingle writer had stardom not beckoned. Also, Barry Manilow had a big hit with the song I Write the Songs. You know what song Barry Manilow did not write? Barry Manilow did not write the song I Write the Songs. That song was written by Bruce Johnston of the Beach Boys, guy who replaced Brian Wilson, basically, as the piano player. I Write the Songs, not written by the guy who had the hit I Write the Songs. Question number 8. It's that time of year. It's that time of year when extended family is not coming over, but your tight family, your nuclear family, might still be together. So about board games. Still in production, what was the first board game produced by Milton Bradley? Was it The Game of Life? Was it Monopoly? Was it Scrabble? Or was it Backgammon? I got 3 out of 6 answers in. I got 3 different answers right now. Still in production, what was the first board game produced by Milton Bradley? We're going back to the 19th century. Was it The Game of Life? Was it Monopoly? Was it Scrabble? Or was it Backgammon? I got 6 answers in. I got 2 answers correct. And all of the answers were chosen. So, yeah. First, the game of Monopoly, of course, famously modeled after Atlantic City, New Jersey, or using Atlantic City, New Jersey street. So that's done by Parker Brothers. Backgammon, that's like an old Middle Eastern thing that goes back thousands of years. Scrabble, I don't know who makes Scrabble. I'm not going to lie. I don't even know. But 3 out of 7 of you knew that the first board game produced by Milton Bradley, it's The Game of Life, originally called The Checkered Game of Life. But yes, Game of Life for 3 points plus whatever speed bonus. And welcome Maddie to the game. Question number 9. Question number 9 is about knowing things about places that are far away, governments that are far away in particular. What is the name for the bicameral national legislature of Japan? What is the name for the bicameral national legislature of Japan? I got 3 out of 7 answers in. I got 3 out of 7 answers correct. I got 4 out of 7 answers correct. What is the name for the bicameral? That means 2 houses. We got the Senate and the House of Representatives here in the United States. Bicameral, 2 houses. What do we got? 24 seconds left on this one. And I got 4 out of 7 answers in, 4 out of 7 answers correct. Stegosaurus, so very, very close. Yeah. Got 6 out of 7 answers in, 4 out of 7 answers correct. We're down to the wire here. 4 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. You know what? Team Stegosaurus, I'm giving you 1 point. I'm giving you 1 point for your answer. But I'm going to tell everybody what you said. What is the name for the bicameral national legislature of Japan? Team Stegosaurus says Kevin. There you go. You get a point for that. Why? Why not? So, yeah, 6 out of 7 answers in. 4 out of 7 answers are actually correct. It is called the Diet, the Japanese Diet. Question number 10. Question number 10 is a food question. And we're almost halfway there. Halfway done. Real quick one tonight. Multiple choice question. Traditionally, what animal has been used to locate truffles beneath the soil? Is it the hog? Is it the dog? Is it the cat? Or is it the panda? And now I see everybody's buttons work. I got 6 out of 7 answers in. I got 7 out of 7 answers in. 7 out of 7 answers correct. Yeah, that was a gimme. That was a 3-point gimme. That one was mostly about speed, I guess, because, yes, you all knew that, yes, it is the hog. The hog, the pig, yes. Question number 11. Oh, we're going to do a quick thing here. I'm going to do the leaderboard. I'm going to see how we're all doing. Now, keep in mind, some people have been playing since the beginning. Some people jumped in late. So this is wildly distorted. But here we go. In first place currently, after 10 questions, we have Henry. Henry in first place. We have JS. JS in second place. Gospodina. And I don't know if it's pronounced Gospodina, but I looked it up. Ask My Balls. Stegosaurus in fifth place. Two Turtle Loves in sixth place. And in seventh place, joining the game, seventh, that is Maddie. Maddie in seventh place. I'm going to hide that. We're going to come back over. Real quick, I just want to bring this up. Yeah, I do this. I take a little time out of my day. I put a game together. If you want to kick in, that's the way to do it. I'm on Venmo with Trivia Hubbub. My last four digits are 9893. I'm on PayPal, Trivia Hubbub. Zelle, that is my email address, triviajim@gmail.com. I want to be very clear. I am definitely available for private events. They wouldn't be like this. It would be a little more personable, a little bit more personal, a little more on Zoom and people interacting and having a good time. But, you kind of get the idea. I typically run a pretty friendly trivia game. So by all means, the other thing I should do, absolutely should do, is I should ask you, please, if you're playing the game, please follow Gentleman Jim on TrivNow. You're on the app. Go ahead, press follow, and then I want you to strongly consider. I would like you to consider going and turning the notifications on your phone or mobile device so that when you turn them on for TrivNow, so that when I sign on, you'll know that I signed on. Also, while I'm at it, I'm going to ask you if you can follow Trivia Hubbub, especially on Twitch, Instagram, and Facebook. Same thing with Twitch. Turn your notifications on so that when I pop on Twitch, you're like, oh, that guy, he's on. You should watch that. Maybe jump in. Who knows? All right. I'm gonna leave that. Still do not understand what's going on with my picture. Don't understand why. Why am I 4-3? Why is it 1992 on my my game right now? I don't know. Question number 11. Billy Shears was the singer of what fictional music group? Billy Shears was the singer of what fictional musical group? And I'm going to be very generous here as far as spelling and as far as getting things correct. Oh my goodness. But I made a big mistake. I made a big old mistake. I scored these wrong. So I'm going to do this as the first person with a correct answer is going to get 12 points. Second person with 11 points. And do I have 7 out of 7 in? Yes, I do. So one person's going to get 12 points. One person's going to get 11 points. And the rest of you, I'm sorry, but you were incorrect. So I apologize for my mistake. But Billy Shears, this may have seemed difficult, but I got to tell you, Billy Shears is the singer of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. The Beatles. Sgt. Pepper, yeah. And now I introduce to you the actor known for all these years, Sergeant, one and only Sergeant Pepper, Lonely Hearts Club Band. And then the singer is going to sing a song. Want you all to sing along. May I introduce to you, whatever, Billy Shears. And then he does this part that Ringo sings, which is a little help from my friends. So yeah, Billy Shears was the singer for Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Question number 12 comes from the category of so pretty. That's something we don't do enough of here. We don't sit around and call each other so pretty. Question number 12, multiple choice question. X-rated, the first commercially available lip gloss. Whoa! Whoa! Was introduced by what Hollywood makeup pioneer in 1932? I just got inundated. I said X-rated, the first and 5 answers just shot in my face, and they were all correct. 6 out of 7 answers in, 5 seconds left. Is it Estee Lauder? Is it MAC? Is it Max Factor? Or is it Maybelline? 7 out of 7 answers in, 6 out of 7 answers correct. X-rated, the first commercially available lip gloss, was introduced by Hollywood makeup pioneer by the name of Max Factor. Max Factor is that's the guy's name. That's the answer. Many years ago, in my former life, I knew his grandson. It would be a lie to say that I still do. It was a long time ago. But I did. His name was Dave. Probably still is. Question number 13. We are going to television. It's going to be a 6-point question. This one's not terribly difficult. On the television series Modern Family, what is Phil Dunphy's occupation? We're going from NBC to ABC for our sitcoms now. On the television series Modern Family, what is Phil Dunphy's occupation? I got 5 out of 7 answers in. I got 2 out of 5 answers correct. I think somebody goofed. I think somebody made a mistake. I got 3 out of 7 answers correct. Let me see. Do I have what do I have here? Yeah, I'm going to hit a button that says request clarification for one of you. And if that is incorrect, let's see how that works. Okay. Yes. With the clarification, I'm going to give a half credit on that because yeah, it was a goof. But yeah, I'm going to give you some points for that. You're fine. Here we go. I'm going to release the scores. Release the hounds. Here we go. 4 out of 7 answers correct. You know that Phil Dunphy is a real estate agent or a realtor. Realtor, by the way, is it's a trademark name. It's like a specific company. Got to pay money for that. But yes, I will accept it for the purposes of stakes-free late-night app-based trivia. Absolutely fine to put realtor. He is a real estate agent. He might actually be a realtor on the show. I don't know. Question number 14. Question number 14, it's about fancy clothes and the fancy people who wear them. Actually, not fancy so much as hip. Hip people. Hip? People. Clothes. It's about clothes. What animal appears in the logo of the urban lifestyle clothing brand Echo Unlimited? Is it a turtle? Is it a rhino? Is it a giraffe? Or is it a leopard? Okay, we got 5 out of 7 answers in. I got 6 out of 7 answers in. 3 out of 6 answers correct. I like that. 4, 3, 2, 1. The animal that appears on the logo of the urban lifestyle brand. There we go. Urban lifestyle brand Echo Unlimited. 4th correct answer coming in just on the wire. Actually, a little after the wire because it's being lazy. And also, it's the person who came in the game last. I'm not going to be mean. Yes, absolutely. It is the rhino. It is the rhino. The rest of them are also animals. Question number 15. Question number 15, it's going back. It's about things that we did that we all paid attention to for a very short amount of time. What viral social media phenomenon swept the United States in 2014, supposedly to benefit research for ALS or Lou Gehrig's disease? Let's see, what do we got here? Stegosaurus. I'm gonna. Yours is correct. Turtle doves, same thing. I see what you did there. We got 6 out of 7 answers in. I got 5 out of 6 answers correct thus far. And what do we got? We got 26 seconds left. 26 seconds. That speed bonus, that fractional speed bonus. So very important in this game. 14 seconds left. 7 out of 7 answers in. If you are watching along, if you're watching somewhere and you're like, hey, how do I get in on this action? How do I get in on this amazing trivia action? The answer is what you do, you download, go and you download that free TrivNow Trivia Night app from your app store. And you go there and you open it up. And then after you open it up, you go and you enter that game key right there, F5VU, and then poof, you're in the game. But that question, the viral social media phenomenon supposedly to benefit research for ALS and Lou Gehrig's disease, that, my friends, we were all doing it. It was the summer in the Northern Hemisphere. I remember it like it was just 6.5 years ago. It was the Ice Bucket Challenge. Ice Bucket Challenge, where somehow you pour a bucket of ice water over your head, and that did something? I don't know. Question number 16. Multiple choice question. Artist Norman Rockwell was known for his cover illustrations on what weekly magazine popular in the mid-20th century? And this is very interesting to me. Very interesting. That I got 6 out of 7 answers in, 5 out of 6. I got 7 out of 7 answers in, 6 out of 7 answers correct very quickly. Because this is a question for much older people than I suspect most of you are. This is a question for people older than I am, and I might be old enough to be your dad. But anyway, 6 out of 7 of you knew that Norman Rockwell, you're looking at the Saturday Evening Post. Even the name sounds old. Question number 17, 6-point question. And since you got Saturday Evening Post, I don't want any backtalk on this one. I don't want no guff on this. Sailor Jack. That's where we're going. Sailor Jack and his dog Bingo are the mascots of what sweet snack food? Sailor Jack and his dog Bingo. What did I put? All right, I got 7 out of 7 correct answers. 30 seconds left. This one's all about fractional speed points. All right, go and do it. Go and jump in with this one, and I'm gonna say yes. You are all correct. It is Cracker Jacks, or Cracker Jack. Actually, it is Cracker Jack, not Cracker Jacks. Question number 18, multiple choice question. Remember the first question was about a Disney character? Going back to it. Going back to Disney.
Remember this.
Except this time it's not going to be about a film. It's going to be about one of their amusement parks. Question number 18, what is the only African country represented with a pavilion at Disney's Epcot? Is it Morocco? Is it South Africa? Is it Tunisia? or is it Ethiopia? What is the only African country represented with a pavilion at Disney's Epcot? Is it Morocco? Is it South Africa? Is it Tunisia? Or is it Ethiopia? I got 6 out of 7 answers in. I got 7 out of 7 answers in. Yeah, that was a 100-pointer too. I don't like that. Finally, question number 19, the final question of the game. Here we go. 6-pointer. What awards are handed out by the Academy of Science Fiction, Fantasy, and Horror Films? What awards are handed out by the Academy of Science Fiction, Fantasy, and Horror Films? Looking for the name for the award. What award are we looking at? You're talking about science fiction, fantasy, and horror. Take a quick look here. Yeah, there were some that were close. They were close, but they were not correct. The Academy of Science Fiction, Fantasy, and Horror Films. A couple of people gave awards that were handed out by other organizations, like the Hugo. That's a different organization, as are the Nebula. Are the Freddies? Is that just a Freddy Krueger joke? Or is that an actual award? There is something called the Freddy Awards, but it has to do with if it's even a real thing, and I'm not looking that closely at it. It appears to have to do with air travel and something of that sort. In any case, what I was looking for from the Academy of Science Fiction, Fantasy, and Horror Films, that, folks, is the Saturn Awards. Saturn Awards. So I am going to about to put up your scores one more time. If you have played the game and you're having a good time and you think, wow, this is fantastic. I want this guy to do this late at night regularly so that he's there and so that it's worth his time to do it. Then I want you to think about tossing in a couple of bucks there on the old Venmo. Trivia Hubbub. The reason that's my name on Venmo and PayPal is because when I change color schemes and do a different format of trivia game, that's what it's called, Trivia Hubbub. So yeah, I'm going to go back over there. I'm going to remind you that yes, I am available for private trivia events. Absolutely. Email me there, triviajim@gmail.com, and you can get me. So yeah, that's going to do it. I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to do that. And then, where am I? Oh, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do our leaderboard. Final thing of the game here. In first place, ladies and gentlemen, it was Henry. Henry came in from question number 1. I'll bet a nickel that Henry went and downloaded the Triv Now game app, followed Gentleman Jim on Triv Now, and so now whenever I sign on, Henry's like, "Yo, I know he's coming on." Maybe also follows me on Twitch, so that when I come on, when I go to Twitch, he'll be like, "Oh, must be on Twitch. I'm gonna get started there. I'm gonna jump on, gonna see what's going on, play myself a little trivia on my phone, because that's the thing that he can do." Gospodina, 84 points. Stegosaurus, a strong comeback there. 2 turtle doves in 5th place tonight with 64 points. Just 4/10 of a point, jumped in front of Ask My Balls by just 4/10 of a point, and that's about answering quickly. And of course, Maddie, well done. Stegosaurus, I know you were one of the 2 Sergeant Pepper people, so you knew that one. You got points for that, and that helped. Well done, Stegosaurus. Folks, I'm going to jump out. I would like to. I'm going to skip my Thursday night game this week, which is my 9 o'clock sort of other format. But I will be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, Wednesday, 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. So, yeah, you figure out. You go into your Google, and you say, "Hey, 11:59 Eastern time. What is that in my time zone?" And if you're on the West Coast in the Pacific time zone, it's 8:59. If you're in the Mountain time zone, it's 9:59, and if you're in the Central time zone, it's 10:59. But don't take my word for it. Go check yourself on Google. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to jump out. Hope to see all of you. Go ahead and invite friends tomorrow. I'd like to grow this. I'd like to do this and have this become like a whole big thing. Tomorrow night, I'm going to follow Capital Trivia, who start at 7 p.m. Eastern. They go for an hour, and then RMT Trivia. They go for 2 hours, 8 to 10 Eastern or 7 to 9 Central. Then there's the Mega Sheep game over there on Liquid Courage from 10 to midnight, roughly. And I pick up right after that, 11:59. I pop on. So yeah, go ahead, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Triv Now, and you will have the word. You'll get the word that I've started, and you can jump on. And again, you gotta set your notification on your phone. All right, folks, I thank you all very much for playing. Like we say here, tell your friends, tell your family, just don't tell my family. Thank you. Have a good night. I got to figure out what the heck's going on with the blurry vision here. I'll talk to you soon.